Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned in Australia and moved with my ex-husband and 3 kids to this beautiful land of Bali. Now I travel first class around the world, teaching people how to manifest their dream life. If you're ready to step into a paradigm that's so wild, so freeing, so abundant, then you're exactly where you need to be. Welcome. Good morning. Top of the morning to you, my love. Top of the morning to you. Beautiful day in sunny Bali, as it always is. My daughter left the cutest little note on my coffee machine. She's like, hey bestie, go get it girl. Have a good day. Get ready. You've got this. I love you. She is 7. So it just goes to show that positive parenting and good things going your way always create miracles. And if you seriously want your kids to be leaving you affirmations everywhere, then definitely join my Balancing Motherhood and Scaling a Business Masterclass. That's coming up in 2 weeks' time. I'll pop the link below. But let's dive in. This is so potent, so insane, something that was taken away from you at birth, something that they never wanted you to know, and something that is going to be really hard for you to comprehend because of everything that you've been taught in your entire life. So for you to really understand this secret and what I'm about to share with you, you have to really be open, be receptive, and be ready for change. Now, today might be the first seed that we plant and it goes in, and then it takes a while to permeate, it takes a while to really soften and harvest in your being. Or today may be, wow, that makes sense. Everything can change right now, and everything starts changing miraculously. So I did this yesterday. I went really deep in my Law of Assumption Masterclass with this key potent thing that I'm about to share with you. And it is life-changing. It is radical. It's huge. So one of the best philosophers of our time, Neville Goddard, who coined Law of Assumption, you've all learned this. If you've been in the personal development space for a long time, you already understand this on a basic level. But to really understand it on a huge soul level, you have to go deep with this. Every single day, you spend more time in your mind than you do in the 3D. This 3D reality is only 1%, actually 0.0000001%. The matter that we are physically touching, seeing is 1%. 99.9999999 is empty space. Therefore, every single day, you will literally look at a candle and you might think, oh my gosh, I hope my kids don't touch it. I don't want it to burn. Already you're in your imagination. Your imagination. Now, your imagination is more of a reality than your 3D reality that you are perceiving. And we're going to go a little bit deeper. So the 3D reality that you're receiving right now or seeing is actually delayed. It's a shadow of your imagination. And a lot of people, this is why people don't manifest quickly. This is why people get so stuck in the loop. This is why people cannot manifest their dream life, because they think their 3D reality is real. It is not real. It is a shadow of who you really are. When you close your eyes, and I want you just to take a minute, when you are a soul, if you understand that you're a soul having a human experience, you incarnate into this body, you are a soul having a human experience, you're not a human having a soul experience. So when you're a soul and you're floating up in the cloud, it's like being in your imagination, right? You are in Paris in 1 second, the next second you're in Moscow, the next second you're going down a waterfall in the Maldives, you can go anywhere in your mind, you can time travel. Guess what you're doing in your imagination? You are tapping into your power, you are being the soul that you are. But we have been so conditioned from a young age that this world of imagination is a fairy tale. It is not real. This 3D reality is the real reality. And so the reason that you cannot manifest is because that you are stuck in the illusion that the 3D, which is old news, old stories, old thoughts, old feelings, is more real than who you are as a soul. When you go to Paris, to Moscow, to the best holiday you've ever been to, when you have the most amazing sex and meet the most amazing partner and do all these epic things in your imagination and run the most incredible global business, guess what's happened? You've already manifested it in your mind. Therefore, it is done. That reality is your real reality. Boom. You're probably thinking, well, I can't believe this because I haven't believed this my whole life. Your real reality is your imagination. When you have gone there in your mind, it is real. It is done. But then you come into the reality, and this is where everyone gets stuck. They wake up and they're like, but where is it? This is old news. This reality that you're seeing is a tape player that's been playing from your imagination, and all its job is for you to observe, for you to go, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I need to go there more in my imagination. When it's in your imagination, it is already done. You've already manifested it. You're already a millionaire. You are, the real you is when you close your eyes and you see everything. This 3D reality is a shadow. It is past things of yourself expressed in the physical form. For you to manifest what you desire in the 3D, you must let go of the illusion of the 3D. Why do you think manifestation is always about detaching, letting go? Stop getting stuck in the illusion that this is your reality. It's not. This is a tape playing of everything that's internal to you. If you want to change anything in this reality, and this is why I explain it like this is the shadow of who you are in your imagination, because you cannot change a shadow. You cannot go to a shadow and physically change it. It's impossible. But you can go to the source and change it in your mind. It is done. When you can believe that your imagination is more of a reality than your 3D reality, everything will change. When you can accept that you are the soul, that you actually have that much power to go to Paris, to go to Moscow, to go to the Maldives, to run that multiple 7-figure company, whatever it is in your mind, and you can accept that that is your real reality, then your 3D reality, all of a sudden, you're just like, interesting. Of course this is happening. This was me back then. This was me a little bit ago. This is the old version of me manifested on the 3D. And you don't get stuck in it. You can't get mad at a shadow. You can't change a shadow. So many people cannot change their life because they're constantly trying to change the shadow. You can't change the 3D from the 3D. You have to go inside. You have to meditate. You have to close your eyes and visualize. Why do you think the best athletes in the world spend more time visualizing than anything else? Because it's science. Because that's how you move the quantum particles that are entangled in this 3D reality. If something is not in front of you right now, does it exist? If someone's behind me over there in my peripheral vision making or saying horrible things about me and I don't see it, it's not my reality. It's not my reality. When you close your eyes, the real reality exists because time does not exist. Time is an illusion. We experience time in the 3D plane because it's so dense down here. It's so dense. But everything is moving. It's energy that's moving so hard and fast that it appears to be solid. And where we get stuck is that we are so conditioned that our feelings and our senses are more real than who we are internally. And so we lose touch with the fact that, oh, but I can feel it, so it must be real, but I can't feel internally. But if you think about this for a second, because my son said before, how is it real? And I said, okay, sweetheart, close your eyes and imagine eating a lemon. And everyone's done this before. You close your eyes and you imagine eating a lemon, and all of a sudden it's bitter, it's sour, you can taste it. How is that not real? If your senses are reacting to something that you're thinking, how is that not real? How is that not a reality if you are experiencing it? And that's where you go. When you are in your mind and your soul's taking you here and here, it's just showing you symbols to make you feel more in tune with who you truly are, which is someone with great, great power. But being stuck in the 3D and trying to move matter with matter is like the fly being stuck in the glass jar. You're never going to get out. You're never going to change your life. Things are never going to shift because you cannot have a better life when you are stuck in the endless loop of your reality in the shadow. You can't change it. So if you want to go deeper with this, I did a 90-minute masterclass, Law of Assumption. It's powerful. We do visualizations. We go with every little thing. I go like rip this apart and just pull it all out. I think it's $49 USD. If you don't like it in 24 hours, you can get a full refund if it doesn't change your life. I know it will because it's potent and powerful. So if you feel the call, definitely click on the link below. Watch the replay for that because it will change your entire life. Law of Assumption is so, so powerful. And if you are feeling the call and you do feel like coming and joining me in Bali, I am so, so, so excited. We only have a few spots left. We have just reopened the doors. So if you want to jump on the wait list for that and jump on a call, then definitely click on the link below. I hope you have the most beautiful, most magical, most phenomenal, most spectacular day in your entire life. You cannot change your reality from anything but the internal. You cannot move a shadow, you cannot change a shadow. Stop trying to get annoyed with the shadow. If you don't like something that someone is doing, go internally, visualize them doing it differently, and they will change or they will leave your life. I promise you that. Big love, old soul. Have the most magical day. Mwah.